Hey friends, how are you? I hope you're well. I thought I'd do a wee bit of a kind of almost like a partial day in my life. I've got the house to myself today. And my parents have gone to have lunch with my dad's brother and his wife. So that is going to be really nice for them. They haven't seen them for over kind of 2 years in person, although they have been doing like video chats and stuff. But I think to sort of see each other in person is going to be really, really nice for all four of them. So I thought I would maybe just pop on today and do maybe a kind of a wee bit of a kind of semi-day in my life. I don't know how long this will be. It may just be very, very short, very, very sweet. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. As you can see, I'm in the office. I'm going to turn you around in a minute and let you see what's going on in the búrach that I call my desk. And for those of you that don't know, búrach in Gaelic means mess. So I will speak to you in a minute. Okay, this is the desk situation. That's my planner, some notes. I've got this stonking big book there, here. Yes, for my university stuff, I do highlight my books, I'm afraid. Important bits, and then I put nice little tabs on them, so I do that. I have one of these ambience videos going. I have notes. I'm using a Word document at the moment, so I've got notes there. I have some water, and then I have one of these immune shots that I'm drinking at the moment. But yes, I have a panel review on Monday, so I'm just sort of trying to sort of make some notes and stuff for myself so that I can have that there ready for me when I'm chatting, etc. So I will get back to this. I'm actually quite enjoying it, I have to say, so I will get back to this and I'll speak to you in a wee while. Okay, I'm just having a wee break, so I'm actually updating my planner. So that's kind of this week's. I still haven't put it in date by date, but I did. But that's kind of like last week's as well, so yeah. I'm finding it very useful to have a big planner again. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I see I haven't ticked off things from last week, but I'll do that. But yes, I'm just sort of spending time doing that while listening to my jazz. I'm just taking a wee break from self-determination theory at the moment. My brain is telling me I need a break, so I'm just having a little break to do this. Well, that's the week planned out. I try not to have too many things on in each day, so that's quite good. Beginning of the week was a bit of a bust for me because I just wasn't feeling great, but today I'm feeling better, so that's good, and just get work done. So yeah, so that's that. I received some book mail. As you can see, yes, I have tidied everything away. I've finished my study for today, so let's see what the book mail is. I know what it is, but I thought I'd just try and undo it here. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm not doing very well. There you go. So I've got Harlequin Heartwarming, Alaskan Hideaway by Beth Carpenter. There we go. Hopefully you can read that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Cool. Oh goody good, large print. Yay, woohoo, likey that. Anyway, I'm about to go and make some lunch, but I'll take you along when I'm doing my lunch. Okay, just gonna make myself a quick lunch. I've got some toast going in the toaster. I'm gonna have the avocados. So half the avocado today, half tomorrow. I'm gonna put some mixed herbs into it and a little bit of lime juice, salt and pepper, and I'm also going to have some cucumber as well, not in with the avocado. I'm just going to have a hunk of cucumber, probably a cup of tea, but all I'm going to do is say half this, mash it, bung it on the toast. So lunch is made: avocado toast, cucumber. I've got my Kindle firing up because I want to finish reading Christmas at the Amish Bake Shop by, there you go, Shelley Shepherd Gray, Rachel J. Good, and Laurie Loch. I'm actually almost finished the Laurie Loch, so I'm actually virtually finished the book, which is nice. And I have my literary mug. Yes, I was given this mug by my aunt a couple of years ago when I went to start my PhD journey. So I tend to use it most lunch times because I just really like drinking from it. So that's what I'm going to do, have some lunch and read. Well, I'm on lunch or dinner duty tonight, so I'm doing a turkey lasagna. So I couldn't be bothered to chop an onion, so we have these handy packs in the freezer. I'll use passata for the sauce. I have turkey mince and some mixed herbs again. So at the moment, as you can see, onions are in, just getting a wee bit sauteed, and then I'll just add everything else and let it go on with it. Okay, the turkey is all cooked. It took longer than I expected because I'd taken it out of the freezer last night and put it in the fridge, but it was still pretty frozen. But it's now nice and sort of soft and cooked. I have added salt, pepper, garlic granules and mixed herbs to this, and I've added quite a bit because turkey mince can be pretty bland. So I've added some, and then once it's cooked in the passata, I can always add more. Okay, passata's in. I'm just going to let this just sit here on a very low heat for about an hour, just to let the flavours meld. I'll keep sort of stirring it and checking it, and if I think it needs more herbs and seasoning, I will do so. But that's it, virtually ready for me to start assembling. But as I say, I just like to give it some time for the flavours just to meld together. About to record a quick video about something that's happening on Friday. So hopefully, I'll try and get this up. But then I'll get the video I'm about to film will go up today. But this hopefully vlog video might go up tomorrow if I'm lucky. So yeah, but I'm sure you'll have seen this video that I'm about to do before you see this one anyway. But yeah, I'm about to do that. Okay, just used my Pic Collage program just to make a quick, what the thing's called, thumbnail. There you go. So I think that looks quite cute. That's it live, so I'm really chuffed with that. I'm really pleased I've got that done. So yeah, so that'll be Friday to look forward to. I had to put my Kindle on to charge after I finished lunch because it had only 13% left. So one thing that sort of slightly annoys me at times about Kindle is the fact that your battery runs flat, or gets down to such a stage that you have to put it on in order to continue reading. But then I thought about it and thought, does it really annoy me? Yes, it does. But then the other way to look at it is, well, you're going to get more time to actually read the book. So that's another that's the more positive aspect about it. So video's now live, but I'm now looking on Pinterest. I would like to make some copper foiled angels at glass tomorrow. I'm doing some glass prep. So I've seen these ones and I'm trying to work out how I got the artistic ability to actually draw this. I think so. I'll get some paper and try and draw it out and see what I can do. Because I quite like the idea of doing some angels that I can give to friends as presents. And Pinterest is my go-to for a lot of things, I have to say. So I will let you see how I get on with my artistic abilities, but don't hold your breath. Okay, while I'm going to try and do my drawing, I'm going to listen to the Categorically Romance podcast. I am so behind in this. I mean, I'm still in April. And this is, I am so behind on this. So I need to get my act together and listen to this more. But this is run by Sarah from The Bookish Knitter and Brie from Falling for Romance, both on Instagram. And Sarah is also on YouTube. Go follow them, they're great. So, and if you haven't found this podcast, it's on Spotify. It's really fun. They talk about category romance books and speak to authors. So really going to enjoy listening to this while I do my drawing. Midnight by Janie Poe. Yay, I managed an angel. It looks reasonable. Once it's been cut out on glass, it might hopefully be even better and once it's put together. But I'm actually quite happy with that template. So yay, and I'm enjoying listening to Brie and Sarah. It's good. So I'm maybe going to see what else I can find on good old Pinterest and see what I can maybe draw for glass tomorrow. Okay, to the angel I have added a holly leaf. I'm going to put two of those together and use red as for berries, but I don't need to draw the rest. I've also, hopefully you can see this, a little Christmas tree, but I'm hoping to use different colours of green on there. And then the final one is I thought I would do a nice, like a cup, and use a wire for the handle and wire for the smoke curls. But we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of my plan for glass tomorrow. I might cut these out now while listening to the podcast, so that I go there with them cut out and ready to put together as glass bits. Or I might, maybe it would be better just to use them as templates without actually cutting them out but making them darker. I'll think about that, and I think actually now that I'm thinking about going darker, I think that's what I might do, is do them in pen so that I can see them, and then tomorrow I can just use them as is. But yeah, that's my plan. Right, I'm just going to make myself some hot chocolate. So I've got some milk and some Callebaut dark chocolate drops. So that's what we got. And then I'm just going to put them on the oven, or onto the oven. Oh, good grief! Onto the stove here, and whisk it around. I'm also going to add. This was a spoon, a peppermint stick spoon I made last year. So Christmas, it didn't work out totally well, so I've just added that, so it's going to give the hot chocolate a very nice flavour. I'm just going to use my wee whisk and just whisk it around. So if you wanted your hot chocolate thicker than this, I'm not got it that thick, but you could add more chocolate. But you could also add, over here in the UK it's called corn flour. I think it's called arrowroot powder in the US. You just need to add about half a teaspoon of it, and it'll get really nice and thick and luscious, and oh, just so nice. But today's, it's not the kind of day at the moment for a really thick hot chocolate. But that is this ready, and I'm going to pour it into my lovely owl mug, which I've had heating. So yeah, so that's my lovely little owl mug. I'm going to use that today. I could be decadent and top it with marshmallows, but I've decided not to. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to drinking this. And I'm just going to have a plain biscuit with it because this is kind of sweet enough as it is. So that's going to be my afternoons. While I'm drinking my cuppa, I'm going to finish off the bonus book in this book, which is called, hold on a minute, I find it. It is called A Midnight Clear by Hope Ramsey. I really enjoyed Christmas on Mistletoe Lane by Annie Raines. It's the start of a series, and I really loved it. And I'm now really enjoying the bonus book, but hopefully I'll get the bonus book finished today, and I will start something new later on. I would read my Kindle, but at the moment it's still charging, and I'll wait till it's fully charged before I read it. It should mean that tonight I can finish the book that's on there as well. But so this is what I'm going to read with my afternoon hot chocolate. Really looking forward to it. Okay, I'm ready to put the lasagna together. I have my dish here, my lasagna sauce, cheddar cheese, and my lasagna noodles. Now, I put a little bit of the lasagna mixture in the bottom of the dish before I put the lasagna noodle on. So just like that, just a little spoonful. And then I use dry lasagna noodles. I think it's just, for me it's easier. And I know I'm going to have to split that one, but I'm not going to do it on camera because it'll just get messy. So lasagna noodle on. Now I'm going to put on a big spoonful or a couple spoonfuls of the lasagna mixture. So that kind of took about 3.5 spoonfuls, and then I just put a layer of cheese over the top. And I repeat the process. So I just use the bit of lasagna noodle that was left. It doesn't really matter for me if it doesn't cover the whole thing. It's still going to taste okay. It just means I don't use up as many noodles, so that's fine. So that's it complete, and what I'm going to do now is cover this. I've put it, as you can see, I've put it onto a baking tray, because that means if it does overflow when it's cooking, then it'll come onto the tray and not the oven, and it won't be shouted at, which is fine. Not that she would shout at, not that they would shout at me, but you know, they'd be like, oh, why did you not just put it in a tray? I'm now going to cover this with foil, so that when it goes into the oven, it'll bake for, I think it's about 25 minutes with the foil on, and then it'll bake for 5 minutes with the foil off, so that the cheese gets nice and crispy at the top. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to wash up the dishes. Okay, that's the lasagna out of the oven. So it's been on at 200 degrees for 25 minutes with the foil on and then 5 minutes with the foil off. So this lasagna will do Mum and Dad and I for 2 nights. So yes, we're going to really enjoy this tonight. Well, this is the last part of the vlog for today. I hope you've been enjoying it. I spent this evening watching some of the Paralympics that I recorded earlier on today, and the things overnight. Watched swimming, watched cycling, we watched some table tennis, and we watched wheelchair rugby and also wheelchair basketball. Swimming was just, that really kind of blows my mind. You know, there are people, there are competitors who have no arms and they're doing backstroke. There are folk who, they don't have the use of their legs and one arm, but they still swim, and it is just phenomenal. They're so inspiring. It's amazing, and I think that's great that they have a platform to compete, and that they want to compete, they want to do so well, and I am just in awe of these folk. It is amazing. It's like, wow. So I'm really looking forward to watching more of it. We also watched a program about wooden furniture making, and that was really good as well. Really enjoyed that. Tonight I am going to read Second Chance Cowboy by Claire McEwen. I managed to finish my my Kindle book as well, the Amish Christmas Bakery one. Really enjoyed it, but I will be doing a review of that because it's a NetGalley book. But that's it for this day in my life vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd maybe like to see more of these, let me know down in the comments. But until my next video, whatever you do, folks, stay safe and I'll see you soon. Bye.